Hey there everyone, it's Jamie and today I'm coming to you with something a little bit different. So we're doing a story time. Now I'm going to preface this by saying that I am a skeptic about all things supernatural, despite the fact that pretty much every television show or movie that I ever watch has got to do with science fiction. I don't believe that it is like a real part of our world. So hence when I found out that my workplace was haunted, you can imagine my surprise. So at the moment I just work for my local grocers. It's good, pays money, but can't complain. I've been working there for a while without any incidents of ghosts or anything. Cue the beginning of this year. I don't even remember how it came up for discussion, but somehow talking to one of the managers that works at night while I was also working at night, he told me about how there'd be strange things that happen, namely screams and stuff of I believe it was an old man he heard shouting, a baby crying, and children. It's very strange. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, go on, let's see what else he's got. Apparently as well, because he's the closest person that lives to the store that is like a manager, so if the security alarm goes off at night, he has to go with a security guard to go check out what it is, and it's always the alarms at the self-serve at the front of the store. Now the air conditioning gets turned off at night. There is no breeze in the store, there's nothing. And the signs that hang from the roof, they're just like cardboard things hanging on like a chain, be flapping back and forth, like even though there's no breeze, there's nothing to give them a push. And he says this happens all the time. Oh, but there's more. All of this only happens when the managers are alone by themselves. So already you're thinking, well, it's somebody alone, they could be making it up, it could be crazy, or it could be anything. Cue the next weird part. A new manager starts and has to stay back late until like 1 in the morning or something, and experiences some of these weird things of being able to hear people talking in aisles, although there's nobody in the store, it's all locked up, you can't get in whatsoever. Hearing banging noises, hearing just strange things. Neither of these two had spoke about this. They never told anyone about it, and this older manager, let's give him a name, his name can be John, told, what's the other manager's name gonna be? So we'll say John is the older manager and Dave is the new guy. John went to Dave and they were chatting, and Dave brought up, oh, when you've closed the store or been here late at night, have any of these strange things happen? Have you heard voices? Yes. So I hear this story and immediately I'm like, okay, sure, our store is haunted, let's go with that. For ages, we would make fun of the fact that this grocery store has a ghost, and we'd tell all the other people that worked there, and occasionally, like sometimes we'd get a little bit freaked out, but for the most of it, it was kind of just like a running joke that we had. Up until 2 weeks ago, I was closing the store with Dave, and we were walking down the back to put everything in the cash office, put all the money away, when we hear a voice. It was a child's voice, and it was like a humming, kind of like singing song voice that was like la la la, and then it just stopped. All the music in our store goes off at 10 o'clock as well, so it wasn't like it was just like a song playing or anything, and we both looked at each other like with the most horrendous expression. We're like, quick, get in the cash office, get in the cash office. So we're in there, we do all our procedures, and neither of us want to leave. We're like, if we open that door, there could be like someone standing there, there could be like some kind of like creepy child dripping in blood. Thankfully, however, we got out of there all fine, we're alive. And now we've named the ghost Mary. Again, I was very skeptical about all of this until you hear it. It could all be very explainable, but for the time being, I'd like to think that Mary roams the aisles of my supermarket and is one day plotting her revenge against all shoppers. Hopefully not employees. I hope she likes us. Like, I hope she thinks that we're funny. Not enough not to kill us. That is my story about how my workplace is haunted. Let me know if you guys have had any strange or unexplainable incidences happen like around your workplace or your home and stuff. I love to death the ghost stories, so if you've got any, shoot them right at me. And I will see you next time. Bye.